There we go. Honestly, the last 10 minutes I've been looking for stuff to do and just suddenly remembered all the stuff that I should be doing right before I go live. Like blow my nose. Apologies in advance. The maple trees are trying to kill me this week. And you know what else is going on outside? They've just decided to clean the streets right in front of the shop. Of course. The hair game. Oh, it was a hot mess. And I didn't do anything before I left the house. And I got here and I was like, I just cannot. The pink is almost gone. The blonde needs to be renewed. And I desperately need a haircut. But hey, you're not here for my personal problems. Or maybe you are. You're here to look at new fabric. It's a trade-off. This is the quilting shed here on Hanwell Road in Fredericton. And you're watching Andrea. Yeah, I own the place. They let me pretend to be an adult. So what have we got new today? Woohoo! Let me check my list. Before we go anywhere, I was going to say, Kathy, I wore this shirt for you. Yes, I did not wear my uniform today. Kathy said to me the other day, she noticed I've been consistently wearing my quilting shed shirt. But I think I decided just to throw you off, Kathy, and wear something different. And I wanted to make sure that they were clean for the weekend, maybe, if I remember to wear them to the show. I'll be highly visible that way because, of course, they are bright pink. It's that subliminal thing that when you see that pink, you think of me, not Barbie. Barbie's on the brain because I finally got to go over to my daughter Sarah's house and we had a movie night and we all sat there and watched Barbie and had snacks. And then we had to go home because mommy gets tired. It's like it was still light out when we left, but by the time I was in bed, it was dark. Just went home, went to bed. Yeah. Anyway, so quilt show on the weekend. Yay! The Woodstock Quilt Guild is celebrating their 25th anniversary at the Ayer Motor Center Fieldhouse, Connell Park Road in Woodstock. It's that big building behind the high school. You know where it is. Nobody calls it by, it's like whatever that building's called. Yeah. Friday, May 3rd, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. But let's be honest, by the time it hits around 7 o'clock, I'm going to be, I'm out of here. Saturday, May 4th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So there's your weekend plans. Come see me and come see all the gorgeous quilts. There is a bunch of other quilt vendors. The Wee Fabric Shop is going to be there. Spruce It Up is going to be there. Buttermilk Creek. The Victoria Corner Quilts. She's going to be there. She doesn't have a Facebook page, but she will be there as well. And the owner, whose name I can't remember, we've been at the Woodstock show together like 3 or 4 times now, and always on the opposite sides of the room. So we've never actually get the chance to talk. And at the last one, we were leaving. It was like, wow, it was really nice to do the show with you this time. She's like, we got to talk at some point. I'm like, yes. Oh my God, my mom is back. Hi, Mom. Everybody say hi to my mom in the comments. So yeah, Woodstock Quilt Show. That's where I will be. So the other fun thing is normally when I'm off to a quilt show, the shop is closed. Ooh, but we're going to try staying open with Snowy working. And Ron is off this week, so he is hoping to stop in as well. We're not expecting a lot of traffic because, of course, you're all going to the quilt show. And it's the Friday and Saturday at the first of the month because nobody's got any money. So, but you're going to the quilt show. That's where your money's going. Oops. And there's my friend Diane. She's coming with me. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And Pamela Curry Davis. I bet you I will see Pam at the quilt show. So that's that one. They're all like, shut up, Andrea. Get to the point. Boom. Whoops. There, that way. So, hey, that nice attic window. Hey, look, it's got some borders going on. So Sunday we had our attic window class. It was on a Sunday because it was just going to take longer. And honestly, we spent the first 2 hours cutting. We're going to change that a little. But part of the point of the class that Ron was teaching on this attic window, and if you're not familiar with an attic window quilt, it's where you take a panel, a really nice panel, maybe something like that one right there with the turtles, and you cut it into sections and you sew in the strips so it looks like a window. You could just cut it willy-nilly and slap some stuff up there, but I guarantee that when you're done, you'll be like, something's not right. So part of the class of what Ron was teaching was how to look at your panel and give yourself a little leeway and decide where you're going to cut and how big you should cut it compared to how big your panel is, because they are making bigger panels, and just how to look at the focal points and all those finer details that he pays attention to and I'm not so good at. But Diane, yes, was in the class, and she had a great time. Can't wait to see the next one you're going to make. So yeah, I've slapped up borders on mine. We just did the panel and the sashing, and we left the borders up to everybody else. For this class, we all worked on the same panel. Kit was included. It was a lot easier. And Ron had a great time teaching. It's the first time he's been back to teaching in, I want to say, 5 years. But he had a great time. So hoping to see more classes from Ron in the future. And I think you will really, really enjoy it. Yes, yes, yes. He's working on some other things in the background. So yeah, if you like the really architectural, graphic, and linear type quilts that you look at and you go, it involves some math in there. That's the kind that Ron does. And I do have some of his quilts hanging up here in the shop. So there's that. Expect to see more from him. And once I get through these shows, yes, I am going to get around to planning the classes. It's just my brain has been very full. Lots going on in the background. Yes. Okay, on to the new Northcott stuff. I should have said yes. Now you can buy whatever's left of these elk panels. I think they're around $15. I will get them up on the site ASAP. But if you wanted to, sash them or whatever, you wait for the next class, or you can just figure it out. So motivating. I know. So motivating. New stuff from Northcott came. 5 whole boxes. Oh my goodness gracious. I also have some more boxes on the way. I'm not sure what day they're coming because I totally spaced out on looking at the tracking. Oh well, it'll happen. They're on their way. I know that, all the way from BC. Lots of pre-cuts from Moda this time. Yes, I know there's some 30 sprints coming, some new ones. Woohoo! If they get here in time for the quilt show, we will take some. Which means I'm probably working tonight. Okay. I'm working almost every night. I can stay awake. Sea Breeze from Northcott. Turtles, turquoise, the sea. So it comes with, this is running yardage. We didn't cut it into panels. This is about 3/4 of a meter, a little shy of. The repeat is somewhere between 1/2 and 1/4. The 0.5 and the 0.75. People get confused when I do metric and fractions instead of decimals. It's the same thing. The same thing, honest. So the other thing that came with the Sea Breeze, woohoo, is another tote bag panel. If you've done one of these before, it's very similar. It's got the instructions. It's printed on a heavier fabric. It's a lightweight canvas, actual canvas this time. So sturdier for bags. It's got the turquoise blues and all the shells. No turtles on the actual bag. The handles are this nice coral fabric. So yeah, get yourself a nice nice new tote for the beach. So those are right on the front table when you come in. I think they're 15. And all the matching fabric for Sea Breeze, which you can see online. So it's nice beiges and blues. And I didn't cut any fat quarters for this to show you on air because some of it's going quite quickly and people are just buying like yardage. So, and I got smaller bolts. So it's going fast. That's my point. It's just going fast. Next up, we also have another tote bag panel this line came with. You are super going to love it. Life is the flower, love is the honey. So yes, bees, it's the bees, not the bees, not the bees. Ah! So bees, another line with bees. I'm very happy to see this. See, there we go. I'm very happy to see this. It's not often that you see a line with bees that has more than just the black and yellow in it. So if you like purple and clover and buttercups, there you go. So remember a few weeks ago, I showed a video of my grandmother talking about me and my first day of school. Actually, that was on my personal page. Maybe you missed it. I don't know. Anyway, I included a picture of me at the end of grade 2. So this was, it should have been the end of grade 1, but I skipped a grade. Had to go to new school and everything. Um, there we go. So I'm wearing my little dress because we did a little presentation and we sang a song and it was about buttercups. And I still remember the very, very end. I won't sing it for you because it's terrible. But yeah, I am totally going to bring some of these up to Woodstock because I know somebody up there loves bee fabric. So I'll make sure I bring some for her. Yet another Diane. I know. But wait, there's more. You can see, no, you can't see. Whoops. So when we get panels, what we do is we unroll the bolt and there's cut lines and we cut the panels apart. We fold them and stack them all neatly. Sometimes I hang some up. So that they're all cut and ready for you to buy. I know. So this time when we undid this roll, get all the way to the end of the bolt and we're cutting on the cut lines and there's like half a panel. So I'm like, yay, I guess that's mine. This is a full panel. So when you buy a panel, you get all of these nice blocks. Look at that. All these lovely blocks ready for you to incorporate into whatever. But I'm going to show you some of them repeat. Oh, they're all different. They're all really cute. When I was growing up, my grandmother had a purple and yellow bathroom with the purple tub and the yellow tiles. I know this makes me think of her and how cute this would have looked in that bathroom. And I'm sure the next people who owned that house were like, what were these people thinking? They were thinking they really like purple and yellow. That's what they were thinking. But my mom's like, all right, Andrea, show us the damn fabric. So we've got a bigger print here with the bees on black and the little hives. Look at that. So that's more of the, what I would call like maybe a feature print. And also in black, like a little all over with all the elements. Tossed is sometimes what they call it. I know GBK likes that term, tossed. Tossed florals and butterflies and bees. Dun, dun, dun. And remember, even though it's nice out, you don't have to rake up your lawn yet because that's helping the bees. Helping the bees. I know. I'm just a little woohoo. So yeah, this print also comes in a white background. So if you like the black's too dark, it comes in white. I know. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and the tossed one I just showed you, this one also comes in white. So these two are also the same, black and white. Look at that. Very cute. There is also another elements type print with all of the various elements, but all like nicely organized. A little more structure to this. But it's in like got a nice repeat and there we go. Yeah, see that? Isn't that cute? Oh, so these are 18 a meter. If you want some fat quarters, they are in the $5 bin. And also a complimentary floral. Like I said, I love that they've added the purple to this. They've made it a little more interesting. Woohoo! Isn't that cute? And this print, if you have a fear of bees, thank you, Caroline, for mentioning that. If you have a fear of bees, this print has the lovely purple clovers on it and no insects whatsoever. That is important to you, and you do like some of this stuff, but you do not like bees. This one does not have any bees. I'm looking out for you for stuff like that. But if you do like bees, I know. So we have a few prints still left from the previous line of bee stuff that we had. I meant to go get this, but there is a nice golden orangey honeycomb print from the other bee line that we have. It's over on the clearance sale rack, which is why I'm pointing vaguely way over there. It does match this darker color because again, Northcott, and everything eventually coordinates with them because they just like the same color palettes, I guess. So yeah, lots of bee stuff there. And the elk and the sea breeze. And the other stuff that came in was, oh, Carly D was in the class, had a great time. Thank you so much for your email, Carlinda. I forwarded on to the instructor. He was very pleased, nicely chuffed. It's been a while since he taught a quilt class, so he's wondering how he'd make out, especially with, not feeling so good, but he did pretty good. So I don't know about you, but it's nice and warm out there, and we're looking forward to warmth. And the other fabric line I got in was Halloween. I know. But it's cute and adorable and features a lot of black cats. I am not really a cat person, but if there is a black cat, I do like black cats. No particular story. Could be a long one in there. Maybe I was a teenager when the Cats musical came out that I never actually saw, just enamored with the idea of it. So there is a panel with these placemats. There are 4 identical placemats on the panel. We've cut them in groups of 4 for you. Isn't that cute for Halloween? And I've priced these at an amusing $13. It amuses me. It's Halloween and it's $13. But there is also the panel. And yes, over on the clearance rack, the Halloween line that I got out a couple of years ago has a Harlequin print that matches this panel and this pumpkin right here. So what some designers will do, and some companies, especially if they are older and they have like house designers and they're constantly just pushing out variations of the same kinds of fabrics. Okay, every year we got to put out a new line of Halloween fabrics. What are we doing this year? They'll reuse elements from previous years. So some of this will look familiar. So if you do have older Halloween fabrics from Northcott in your stash, this will likely match. Just freshen it up a little. It's like how you get like a new throw and new cushions to go in your living room, but you're not going to replace your couch and it just updated it. Yeah, something like that. So this is a very lovely panel with these 2 black cats. Oh, three black cats and some lovely pumpkins, some damask pumpkins and some diamond pumpkins and that's a polka dot pumpkin. Look at that. And a nice picket fence. Oh, they're hanging out in front of the cemetery. Woo! I haven't dug out the other Halloween panels that I have hiding out back. I have another one with a candelabra and a crow. They are on the website. They're just not on the shop floor yet. They will be. They better be, says my mom. It's funny. She's watching. She's not even typing any comments, but she's listening. She's probably laughing her ass off. So yeah, that's the Halloween. And I didn't get all of the matching fabrics because some of them were ones that I knew weren't very likely to sell. And they had another bolt of like the Harlequin fabric. And I'm like, I already have that. But I did get some very cute stuff. And again, it's not, some of the extra prints aren't necessarily Halloween specific. You can slide right in there. Diane's got to go back to work. See you later, baby. See you tomorrow night. Diane's going to help me out at the quilt show, so you'll see her there too. We'll see what kind of trouble we can get into or see what trouble she can keep me out of. Good luck with that, right? So the Halloween prints, it's got this nice damask with these all over kitties. And this is just nice if you like cats. I mean, I know people have been asking about cat prints, so here's ones with nice black cats. It's nice and subtle. I mean, it's not like Tula Pink subtle. I was looking at Tula Pink fabric last night or yesterday. So yeah, these very nice black damask, black cat stuff. This very nice orange print. I wish they had done this. Maybe I already had some black. I don't know if they did this in black as well, but I just got the orange. The little kitties hiding in the print. So it's nice and subtle. It's a cute orange. It's a lovely blender type print, little accent. And then you notice there's just little cats in it. I know. Isn't that cute? And then I had somebody in here yesterday like, You sent out the newsletter last Friday and you linked to these, and I was like, oh my God, I have to get some. And that's how I felt about these fabrics. Look at that. Look at that. I know. Cute little black cats. These are the little eyes. So if you're back here, all you see is the little eyes, and then you get up close. It's, oh yes, those are kitties. Those are kitties. Aren't they cute? I love humorous fabrics like this. Really, really do. And then final bit. Dun, 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 dun. This is the all over cat print. So more realistic cats. These would be great to fussy cut, cute little borders, big focus blocks. There's a lot you can do with this and add them into things. And again, not you could mix this in with other things and it wouldn't scream Halloween. Like you wouldn't have somebody point out, oh, is that particular fabric Halloween fabric? No, it's just got black cats on it. Their mind might go there, but they might not verbalize it. They better not, right? Black cats. So there's that. Ah, yeah, and the quilt show is coming. Goodness gracious. I only had a short list of stuff to talk about because my mind is full of the quilt show. I've got a big pile stacked up in the corner. A couple people were in this week and like, oh my God, you've moved everything. I'm like, I kind of cleaned. I did move this rack back here. I moved it for the class, and Susan and Diane and I are all like, yeah, it's better that direction. I just turned it 90 degrees and everybody's like, oh my God, looks different. So much space in here. Okay. Also I cleaned. Some stuff laying around. Just picked it all up. Moved some thread racks. Yes, we got some da, 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 da. Moved the glide thread racks along the back wall. So all the thread is all along the back wall right there. Yeah. So I did get in some more Aurifil thread. We now have these smaller spools of Aurifil in the 50 weight. This is the stuff that you piece with or quilt with on your domestic machine. It is 100% cotton. It's Italian. Grown in Egypt, manufactured in Italy. Extremely high quality thread. So yes, it seems really pricey when I tell you that the little spools are $8, but it's really good thread. And a lot of the little spools will have all those odd colors that you're trying to match. So you're not committed to like a big spool for a long time. I've just had the big spools, even in multiple colors. The other bad news is the price went up. I haven't been charging the full retail price for quite some time now, but when I got the rack in, I'm like, I got to charge the full price for the Aurifil big spool. So they are $18. But good news, I do have to clean out some older stock of the random big spools of color. So the color ones will be on the old price for 16. The newer ones, as I'm getting them in, will be 18, but I'm sticking to just the neutrals, which is still a great deal because there is 1,300 meters on those. And that's a lot of thread. That will last you quite some time. And I have to restock the cones of thread. The big cones have 5,000 meters, and they will, if you are a prolific quilter like me, or a lot of other people who have been buying them, those cones of Aurifil will last you at least a year. So it's like a year's worth of thread. You just get like a white, an off-white, a beige, a light gray. Boom. All your quilting taken care of for an entire year for $69. Nice. So there's that. Yeah, and I think that's about it. So after this weekend, I have a pretty easy week that week. And on May the 11th, the weekend after this weekend, is the Sackville Quilters Guild Show and Tea. I won't be at that one, but I do think it will be a cute little show. So if you are in that area, stop in, have a cup of tea, look at the quilts. You'll probably see my aunt there, so say hi to her. I know. Um, so yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm gonna sew some of these. See, I told people in the class I had some ideas here. I did swap out my border that I put around that, but I've got some really subtle, that's actually two different colors of fabric there for some flying geese. Just doing something different, seeing how it works out. Um, I guess for this quilt, when it's finished, Ron wants to give it to my grandmother because she was really, really taken with it when she was here at the shop. And I know I haven't posted more videos of her. I'm sorry. I'll get to it. Just imagine the lack of time I have someday. It's more the lack of brain. Anyway, so I'm wrapping up about 5 minutes early, close to on time. It's going to take me 5 minutes to say goodbye anyway. So I will see you at the show. You gather up your pennies, dig around in the couch cushions, tidy up your quilt room, look at your projects, see what you need fillers for, make yourself a little list of what you're looking for deals for, and I will meet you there. Okay? And if you're not going to any shows because you're nowhere near me, I will see you next week. I will see you next Wednesday if you are a regular. If you're not a regular and you're new here, tune in again next Wednesday. We'll have even more stuff to show and do recaps of the quilt show. Will I have a haircut? Who knows? Will I be able to move on Sunday? We don't know that either. You'll just have to tune in and find out, I guess. Okay, bye. See ya. See ya. I'm sorry, I'm just noticing some comments. Bye. For real this time. Bye.